The Nigerian stock market has grown fundamentally in the last decade after the global meltdown, but remains significantly low, falling behind its contemporaries in Africa. It is also clear that the market is wavering on some policy issues which have resulted in stunting its growth over the years. In the second quarter 2018, the Nigerian stock market fell behind Ghana, Mauritius and Zimbabwe stock exchanges as the worst performing market in Africa, with minus 13.02% when compared with Ghana's minus 4.27%. It is in this light that some stakeholders in the capital market are canvassing for policies that will reduce interference of government and threaten the growth of the Nigerian capital market. Former Director General of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Inde Onyike Okereke, is one of such voices. She highlights some of the challenges hampering the growth of the market.
The first mistake that was done was to go to the National Assembly to defend why you should demutualize. If you want to build a house now in a banana island, and you have the land already, and you have the money, do you go back to President of Nigeria or go to the National Assembly to say, I want to build a house in Banana Island or in Ikoyi or Victoria Island? No, you go ahead and build your house. We've already notified the National Assembly out of courtesy, not out of demand. The only government organ that the stock exchange needs to take to tell that we are doing this is the Securities and Exchange Commission. So if you have told the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, that you are now going to demutualize, which is going public, and let Nigerians and anybody else in the world, like New York Stock Exchange, London Stock Exchange, I took them all there, that they are all quoted, the stock exchange itself is quoted on the stock exchange. You don't need government permission. You don't need to go to House of Reps. You don't need to go to the Senate to get permission.
Onyike also shed light on the benefit of demutualizing the Nigerian Stock Exchange to the Nigerian economy.
When the stock exchange is demutualized and listed, they can buy shares. They will be members of the stock exchange. Some of them will be on the board, and they will help us to tell their brothers and sisters all over the world there is a demutualized exchange and it's free for everybody to come and buy shares and so on and so forth. So the exchange will become bigger and will now be competing with the biggest exchanges in the world. That's how you grow, okay? So, but if you get government involved in it, you and I know the role of government.
The capital market regulatory body, the Securities and Exchange Commission, has continued to formulate various policies to foster growth in the market. But it would seem this has not yielded the desired outcomes. Recently, a number of firms have voluntarily applied to be delisted, while some have already been delisted by the regulator owing to unfriendly policies.
I have no apology. I'm a capitalist. And I want to see capitalism to strive in this country. And that's why I am asking for a private sector-oriented economy as an economy which is dictated by the political class. Once we're able to achieve that, nobody cares who wants to be a senator. Nobody cares who wants to be a president. The economy will continue to move on.
My estimate of the stock market in Nigeria, I think it's pretty much like maybe almost any stock market around the world, and in a way it represents, the public's maybe sentiments, if they feel that, the economy is going to get better, you find the stock market sort of performing better. And if it's the other way around, you find it's not performing better.
Have you seen government run a business right? Government people that work in government are not trained to create wealth. They spend. They are trained to spend money. Okay? They are not trained to create wealth. The stock exchange and the quoted companies create the wealth and then spend it. And when they're spending it, they know that they have to leave some aside for tomorrow and for the next day and the other day and tomorrow. But the government official doesn't know that. He gets a budget, the money is released, and they spend it.
The capital market is key to the growth of any economy, and as such, government has to create the enabling environment and address foundational issues challenging the industry to make way for sustainable growth and development. Franco Malape, Captain Business, Lagos.